Many Canadians put their trust in the media to get fair, balanced, and factual news. But a growing number of Canadians are discovering their trust in the mainstream media is wavering. Joining me today is Anita Krishna. She has 20 years experience working with City TV, CTV, and Global. She says she was terminated from her newscast director position at Global Vancouver when she began questioning the COVID-19 narrative that was being spread. She joins me now from Vancouver. Anita, welcome to Bridge City News.
Hi, Naveen. How are you?
Great to have you on today. So first question, Anita, you say that in 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic really started to take off and change our lives, there was an untruthful narrative in the media. So before we get into the specifics of your time at Global, can you just tell us what you were observing? Did you feel that mainstream media news was slanted in a certain way, or was there bias?
Well, I would say that when COVID first hit, I wouldn't say that I realized that we were being untruthful then per se. It just felt like everything was coming so fast and furious, right? Why were we saying, okay, self-isolate, lock down, don't travel, extend spring break, keep your kids at home, kids are getting this. We were starting to say flatten the curve, social distance. We were starting to say all those things without evolving into that. Those kinds of things take time to evolve. All catchphrases and things like that don't come out of the gate day one. Why did it come out of the gate day one? That's what made me question it. Wow, it's almost like, I'm not saying this is what happened, but it's almost like the script was written. Was the script already written? And news doesn't go like that. News evolves, and over time, so that's what it felt like to me. It was like, boy, oh boy, every big institution, airline, like I've talked about before, sports teams, schools, public gatherings, bang, 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 all made measures out the gate. And that felt unnatural to me.
Now, in a video that is posted on your website, anitakrishna.com, from February of 2022, you spoke at a rally in Vancouver. You said, quote, "I think the most misinformation that has ever been spread in the past 2 years has come from mainstream media," end quote. But then you said that your heart was broken. Tell us, what was brewing in your conscience, and what was your reaction to the news being covered in the way that it was?
Well, all the misinformation. I mean, how dare anybody accuse us of spreading, or people who are just trying to find another side of spreading misinformation, when it was the mainstream news that avoided talking about medications. If you really care about our health, you would say, hey, there are some medications that have been studied and they are viable treatments. You don't then care about my health if you're hiding that from me. Also, if doctors are being banned and their licenses are being suspended, which we all well know that has happened to doctors who tried to prescribe these medications, which I won't name, why did the news not report that? Why did the news keep you shut in your house without getting vitamin D and exercise? That's what keeps you healthy. You know what else keeps you healthy? Going to your AA meetings so you don't relapse. Going to church so you have spiritual gatherings. Masking. 3 years in, you expect me to wear a mask on my face? You got to be out of your mind. So all these measures were driving misinformation, clear as day. You didn't fix the problem. You're getting people to have 2-3 jabs and they're still wearing a mask. Do you think we're a bunch of fools? You want to make fools out of us. So you are the spreaders of misinformation, trying to oppress real information. That is my opinion. That's what I saw that went on. The reason that I was heartbroken over that is because I worked with people for 20 years who I considered friends and family. And all around me in my life, I'm hearing people ending up in wheelchairs post this certain treatment. My own family was affected. People have died in my family from this. People have been paralyzed. I can tell you story after story of people who are injured from one of these things, and they are mandated to then take the second one, even though they nearly died from the first one. And then they're fired from their jobs because they didn't take the second one. So where is the humanity? Where is the heart? And how can people I work with advocate for this and think that this is okay to throw healthcare workers out on their behinds with no pay? That's why I was heartbroken. That